How is everybody? I hope you're all well. Years ago, I had a book called The Richest Man That Ever Lived. And I was at work one day with Dr. Shaw, and he came out and he said, "Oh, Deb, what's that book over there?" Because he could just see the richest man that ever lived. And I said, it's about King Solomon. He had the Proverbs, and that he asked for wisdom. And with wisdom, he got everything. He got all the wealth. And so I thought for 31 days of August, I'll read the Proverbs, God's word of instruction of how to lead our life and to gain wealth and knowledge and guidance and wisdom. And I know for years I've been praying for wisdom. Every time I put a prayer request in, I was saying, "Lord, please give me wisdom, please give me wisdom." And it says here, the purpose of the Proverbs. These are the Proverbs of Solomon, David's son, king of Israel. Their purpose is to teach people wisdom and discipline, to help them understand the insights of the wise. Their purpose is to teach people to live disciplined and successful lives, to help them do what is right, just and fair. These Proverbs will give insight to the simple, knowledge and discernment to the young. Let the wise listen to these Proverbs and become even wiser. Let those with understanding receive guidance by exploring their meaning in these proverbs and parables, the words of the wise and their riddles. Fear of the Lord is the foundation of true knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and discipline. My child, listen when your father corrects you. Don't neglect your mother's instruction. What you learn from them will crown you with grace and be a chain of honor around your neck. My child, if sinners entice you, turn your back on them. They may say, "Come and join us. Let's hide and kill someone. Just for fun. Let's ambush the innocent. Let's swallow them alive like the grave. Let's swallow them whole like those who go down to the pit of death. Think of the great things we'll get. We'll fill our houses with all the stuff we take. Come, throw in your lot with us, and we'll all share the loot." My child, don't go along with them. Stay away from their paths. They rush to commit evil deeds. They hurry to commit murder. If a bird sees a trap being set, it knows to stay away. But these people set an ambush for themselves. They are trying to get themselves killed. Such is the fate of all those who are greedy for money. It robs them of life. Wisdom shouts in the street. She cries out in the public square. She calls to the crowds along the main street, to those gathered in the front of the city gate. How long will you simpletons? Will you insist on being simple-minded? How long will you mockers relish your mocking? How long will you fools hate knowledge? Come and listen to my counsel. I'll share my heart with you, and I will make you wise. I called you so often, but you wouldn't come. I reached out to you, but you paid no attention. You ignored my advice and rejected the correction I offered. So I will laugh when you are in trouble. I will mock you when disaster overtakes you. When calamity overtakes you like a storm, when disaster engulfs you like a cyclone, and anguish and distress overwhelms you, when they cry for help, I will not answer. Though they anxiously search for me, they will not find me, for they hated knowledge and chose not to fear the Lord. They rejected my advice and paid no attention when I corrected them. Therefore, they must eat the bitter fruit of living their own way, choking on their own schemes. For simpletons turn away from me to death. Fools are destroyed by their own complacency, but all who listen to me will live in peace and untroubled by fear or of harm. So we must listen to God. He is saying He's instructing us to go in the right way. Stay away from evil and do good, and pay attention when I correct Him. So when God corrects us, He disciplines us because He loves us. So that is Proverbs chapter 1. And I just want to encourage you with that. If you do things right and we gain wisdom and we go through the Proverbs, we are going to get all that Jesus has put in His word. We're going to start applying it to our life. And when we apply it, it changes things. And we change and we do things God's way. And God says He's going to bless us. He is going to, what does He say? But all who listen to me will live in peace, untroubled by fears or of harm. So we are going to live in peace, untroubled. How amazing does that sound? Especially in today, with the crazy things that are going on in the world, we want peace. Have a wonderful afternoon, everybody. God bless.